All right, LeBron, a 40 ball, Otis! All right, LeBron, as Austin just said, I'll say the first thing that he said, a 40 ball at age 40. Oftentimes when I ask you where you find the energy in these situations, you say sleep, but that wasn't possible last night. I think the team got to the hotel at about 3 in the morning, so I need a different answer.
I think it was sleep still. We did get in at 3, but I slept all the way till about 11:30 this morning. Got some rehab after that for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I slept again for about 2.5 more hours. I usually catch the first bus over here, but my body was like, nah, not the first bus. I caught the last bus, got ready for the game mentally and physically when I got here, and was able to get a good roll win.
You did get some help from your friends tonight. I know that Austin Reaves earned your trust a long time ago now, but he has 3 defensive plays. He's able to get over 30. What did you see from him?
Everything. Obviously he made up from getting kicked out in the third quarter last night. We needed that effort from AR, both offensively and defensively. Got a big-time charge here, big-time strip right there at the end on Jeremy Grant, and he was also on the offensive end as well.
Look, you did have 11 turnovers. Now, maybe you got fouled on a few of them, but nonetheless, you're able to kind of find other ways to make sure that you get the victory. How did you see all that play out?
Yeah, I was definitely, sometimes some of my turnovers because I was being too passive, but I still got to get the ball on time, on target, and I'll take account for 9 of them. 2 of them I was getting back in defense, trying to recover the ball, trying to save the ball. It didn't go our way, but a win is a win, and I'll be fine with it. I'll be better next game.
Last one for you. What's important as you move forward here now, reintegrating Luka starting in the next game?
It's not just next game. It's going to be a process for us for the rest of the season, obviously. As we continue to learn, what we want to do offensively, defensively, our system, our calls, our cadence. And then we got to also, figure out, and learn from him as well, because he's such a great, unbelievable talent. And, we need to be able to play with him just as much as he need to play with us, offensively, defensively, and all facets of the ball. So every day, every game, every practice, every shoot-around, every film session, we got to continue to get better and better and integrating our new parts. But he's definitely priority number 1.
Go get some more sleep.
I appreciate it, yeah.
JJ, what did you just make of the kind of the grit tonight and the effort? And obviously LeBron and Reaves leading the way, but what did you feel was the key there?
Well, they're a really good basketball team, and they play hard. Like that's apparent from the first 2 games we played them. Kamara is very disruptive. I thought our guys' poise was huge, and our guys' toughness. 2 of the biggest plays of the game are LeBron getting the swipe down on Anthony Simons, AR's charge on Jeremy Grant. Another game where we can't really make threes. We have a high turnover. I just thought they were a tough team. I'm not saying that. We needed to be tough tonight, and we were tough. We earned that win. And for our guys to bounce back, getting in 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, probably going to sleep at 4, just big time from our guys.
I asked you at halftime about LeBron, and then he goes on to get 40. Obviously, he did have some turnovers with that ball.
Double-double.
Yeah. What kind of run out of things to ask and say about it, but what's the level of?
Yeah, I mean, I told you at halftime, like, there's a staff we're talking before the game. Not sure going to sleep last night if he's playing today, and getting word this afternoon that he was in. It's like, man, he really just defies anything that's normal, and not just the physical feats and the plays. It's the mentality. He is, again, I believe I saw the other day, he's a billionaire. And he's playing on the second night of a back-to-back at 40 after 22 years with every frickin' record and every accolade. And the kids will say that I'm glazing him. He's one of the greatest competitors. And Nate and I were talking about before the game. It's like, he's amazing to coach. He's he brings it every single day. Like he sets the standard for how you're supposed to approach this craft, and that's, to me, the most incredible thing. It's just a mindset to do it, get up the next day, do it, get up the next day, do it, over and over and over again.
Austin Reaves, you mentioned the charge he took. He also had that jump ball on Scoot.
Yeah.
And then I think he was credited with a block. It kind of looked like a steal on Jeremy. Also, when they're trying to cut it from 6 down, I don't know, 30 seconds left or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, his reputation is not a defensive player, but what allows him, or what has he shown you as his coach on that end?
He's going to give you every ounce of competitive juice that he has every single night. That's really what it comes down to. And he's a better athlete than people realize, but he sometimes is at a disadvantage, and that doesn't stop him from competing. And yeah, there was the Dallas game, but he's been really good on that end of the ball, and we saw that early in preseason. We saw it, or in September. We saw it in preseason. He's trying to do the right thing every time. That's easy to coach.
You guys were up 18 early. Obviously, maybe on some sense it would have been nice to have a quote unquote easy win. But do you get any value out of having to gut it out in a late game situation because this group is still getting to know one another? And
yeah, I think you value any win. You value any win, particularly if you're a team that is really trying to make a playoff push and get a top 6 seed. In the West, I think the way we started the game set the tone for the rest of the game, if that makes sense. Because we weren't playing great offense. It was just how hard we were playing. We didn't have to, and at no point in time did we have to turn it on tonight. And we played hard for 48 minutes. It was second night of a back-to-back. I can just give our group a lot of credit for that. Give the guys a lot of credit.